Okay, welcome back to Sonic Colors. Here we're gonna start off Sweet Mountain. I don't know why, I just really don't like this level for some reason. It's my least favorite zone. Least favorite music as well. Even though I still like the music in this game is simply amazing. Especially the ending theme it is, I think it is, yeah. I love that song, possibly my favorite song of all time, next to a certain Phineas and Ferb song. I'm sure you all know what that is if you've seen my channel. But, yeah. What we have here is we have the first instance of the drift. For me, the drift in this game is a lot better, handled than it was in Unleashed, at least 360 Unleashed. For me it just works better. But yeah, what we have here is the Drill Wisp. This wisp basically lets you drill through soft ground or anything. You press the B button if you're using the GameCube controller, which is what I'm using for this playthrough. To go a little bit faster, you destroy enemies in your path, and you can find secrets in the ground and all of that. This little section of the level, we basically see enemies in the background, just hit the switches in the foreground and causes something to happen that make them fall on top of spikes. So that's pretty cool. As you can see, the 10 rings are back from Unleashed. You don't have like 20 rings or anything. I believe there was 20 ring runs in Unleashed. But yeah. Here we're gonna use the drill again. So drill. So that was pretty cool. I'm not quite sure what this is. It looks like popcorn, but you get points for, I guess, popping it. I guess. I don't know. Now be careful with the platforms around this area because they will fall once you stand on them. So I know I could have just gotten up there by doing the drill, but I wanted to use the laser. What we have here is this thing shooting, what is it? Things of jelly beans or something at us. Please, to get a 1-up, you just destroy that box, hit the spring, and there you go. You got yourself a 1-up. So I guess 1-ups aren't as rare as I thought they were, because we've seen 3 already within the levels. Careful getting this one, don't want to fly off the edge or anything. But, yeah. Of course, nail this quick time event, you go right past the flying capsule of jelly beans or whatever it is. The Eggman springs are back, that bounce you backward. Careful not to hit that when a capsule is coming, or else that's gonna be bad. I usually wait before I hit the springs the second time after getting that red ring, because I know a lot of times I went and hit that spring and the capsule just now came out and it hit me and I lost all my rings. Of course, no rings. Yeah, no good. These knobs are several 1-up as well as an A rank. Huzzah! Awesome. And another 1-up. I think it was in the 1. I think it was. So that's kind of cool. Of course, your Drill Wisp goes out to other planets. So yay for that. You can now use the Drill Wisp anywhere. Well, any area that has the Drill Wisp, of course. Alright, so let's go to Act 2 of Sweet Mountain. I love the opening poses. There's like a bunch of different ones that Sonic has. I think they're kind of cool. Because you have the running on the wall segments here. Now when you have the boost, the drifting mechanic, you cannot use the boost. I guess that's kind of easy because I think in Unleashed you could still use the boost, so you could have accidentally pressed the boost or something and didn't want to, and you fly off the edge. I've done that before. One area in Missouri, specifically one level. Now here you're not going to be able to do much, because as you see there was a blank capsule back there, but you won't be able to get all the red rings in this level this first time. unless you go to a certain zone first and then come back to this. Because this, you can either do this one or the other one that opened up. There's really no certain order you have to do it, which I think is pretty cool. You can pick which zone you want to do. Of course, in these first two, depending on what zone you do, you still get the same cutscene, but you still have the different backgrounds. So, like, say, the cutscene before the boss in this zone, it would still be the same cutscene if you did the other zone first, but you would just be in that zone's area instead of this zone. So I think it's pretty cool that they went out of their way to do two separate cutscenes like that. So that's kind of cool. We have ourselves a red ring. And we have a hamburger going in and out of hamburgers. That's kind of cool, actually. Weird, but cool. Alright, now once we're done this rail, we have the end of the level. Huzzah! First we got a bunch of rings, and now the end of the level. Awesome. I failed that miserably. I didn't even get an A rank. Oh well, let's see if we can knock myself a 1-up. There we go. Alright. Awesome! And we actually destroyed all of them. Yay! First you got your little wisp playing in the background there, and like, whee! And there's that one who's falling down the chocolate. I just fell. Oh, that poor robot. Also, I don't know if you can notice, but the egg robos, I think that's, yeah, egg robos? I don't know. Egg pawns, there we go. The egg pawns in each zone are also differently designed. Like the first level they had welcome signs and all of that. This level they have like chef's hats and egg beaters and stuff like that. So I think it's pretty cool that there's different design depending on the thing. Now, the reason I stopped there and I talked over it, which I shouldn't have, was the background. In the background, during almost every level and every zone, there you hear Eggman talking over the loudspeaker, and he says some actually pretty funny stuff. There is a video on YouTube of all of the sayings that he says, so you should go look that up. A lot of them are really hilarious. I think it's cool that they did that too. Makes it really does make it seem like an amusement park then. What we have here is the newest power, the rocket. Basically what it does is just shoots you up in the air pretty high, and you have your little free fall and your skydiving thing like you had in Unleashed. But I'd say that's pretty cool. Of course, have another drifting segment here. Now be careful of the capsules falling down here. Don't want to hit them. Now this drifting, I could never get this drifting right, because this actually still allows you to do the boost as well as the I don't know, it's weird, but we have a nice close-up of Sonic and he looks transparent there. That was kind of cool, and bam, we're done the level. Now what do we get? What do we get? What do we get? We got an A so far? Do we get an S? Darn. We got an A rank. I will guarantee you I do get an S at some point during this playthrough. I completely forget when, but it's probably in the world that I fail at. Ironically, again. Yay, that's our third Wisp power. Awesome. Okay. Let's go on to Act 4. Act 4. Oh, he just shot someone. He just shot that gingerbread man behind him. Now this is the level I was talking about with the switches and the waiting. This level, probably my least favorite level in this zone. Or one of the reasons why I don't like this zone. I mean, I like the level, don't get me wrong. But they just overdid with the switches. Yeah. See, I didn't like waiting, so I just used that stinger. And I myself a red ring as well, so that was cool. Bam, 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 watcha! Now I gotta wait for these to come down. Didn't let it come down far enough. Let it come down again, and we gotta wait for it to take us back up. Let me hop on this one and go down, go back up. That's basically all you have to do here. Of course, don't get hit by the Metroid balls with the fire coming out of them. No, I'm kidding, they're not Metroid balls. They just remind me of something Metroid. Just saw there was a red ring back there. I didn't bother to get it. You just have to stand on the switch and just wait for it to take you all the way up, and you'll be able to grab it. As you can see, there's a bunch of blocks here. You can't break them at the moment, but there's a certain Wisp power-up you'll be able to get in the final zone. Well, it's technically the final zone, but you don't have to do it the final zone. But I do in this playthrough. But you'll get that in the final zone, and you'll be able to come back and destroy all those blocks. As you see, there's a laser thing, so if you would have kept your laser until there. See, sometimes it's not good to use the Wisp you get right away, because there might be something later on in the level that you could be able to use it with, and there won't be that Wisp again to go get it. And I missed the red ring over there. And as you can see, right up here is the end of the level. Just be careful not to make it go too high up, or else you're not going to fit in there. Awesome! Now ourselves another one up. And can we... Yep, it was in the A this time. That's cool. Yay! Woohoo! Okay, what do we have next? Let's go on to Act 5. See, not always is there a cutscene behind every single act. But, yeah. Whee! Now if you would have turned back right there, you would actually grab the red ring right underneath where it rocketed you up. So that's just one I didn't pick up. And now, during this playthrough, I'm not collecting all the red rings. I may do a maybe extra part that shows you like a few levels in the Eggman Simulator, as well as the reward you get. But I'm not quite sure if I'm going to do that yet. I mean, it'd be pretty cool to show that stuff. Because, I mean, the Eggman Simulator thing is quite fun. And the reward for getting that, wow, could have been a little better. Actually, no. It is pretty cool, actually. I'll explain more to that if I actually do a extra part or whatever, extra session. Showing all that extra stuff, you know, extrally awesome extra. But yeah, as you can see here, you have a bunch of this box game, which again you won't be able to do anything with until later. And I completely failed that. There's little twirly things. Normally, if you would just you know, grab them, you'll just swing back and forth, not as high. The thing to do there is to actually boost into them, and it'll just quickly launch you up into all of that. So that's pretty quickly done. And as you can see here, we are, bam, done the level. So that was pretty quick. So we only have one more level left of this world. How awesome. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Go get the one up. Thank you. Oh yeah, we destroyed them all again. How amazing. Okay, now then, let's head off into the next level. The last level of Sweet Mountain, thank goodness. I hope he shot someone again. Sonic. This level is actually another level you can get pretty much almost every red ring, I believe, but one. These yellow things, basically you just have to attack them to make them disappear as usual, but then they will reappear then, so it's not like you're rid of them forever. See? So, yeah. Alright, that's it for this part. In the next part, we will go ahead and finish this level. So, until then, this is Silver, and sayonara.